back to episode 12 of Tech Talk. I'm Michelle. My co-host, Ryan, is taking a well-deserved break today. But I'll definitely miss his insights, jokes, and witty banter. Today I want to cover the tool Canva and Adobe Express for content creation and offer my personal take on which one to pick. To give some context, here's an article from designhub.co, and it says here, Canva and Adobe Express, formerly known as Adobe Spark, are two of the most popular online design tools. Both have a fantastic array of graphics, templates, and features to help you create great-looking designs, no matter your design experience. I'm one of those people who have limited design experience and desperately need help for thumbnails and transitions in videos. They also provided a table detailing various features and pricing between the two tools. Let's look at some of the latest pricing information. For Canva, I'm on Canva's website. If you are an individual, it will cost you $120 per year, and you do get a free trial to try it out. I've paid my Canva Pro for $120, and I get these wonderful features. I was contemplating on whether to get Canva or Adobe Express. I chose Canva. But then later, I got an Adobe suite of tools that include Adobe Express. So now I have both Canva and Adobe Express. So here, if you do an annual payment, it's $99.99. So technically, Adobe Express is just a little bit cheaper than Canva. But as we all know, Adobe's pricing is really out of control. They've evolved into a subscription-based service. If you want Acrobat, Photoshop, Premiere Pro, Illustrator, Adobe Express, and Adobe Firefly, you can pay almost $60 a month for this. For video editing, I use Final Cut Pro, and that's a one-time payment. But if you are an Adobe Premiere Pro user, you have to pay every month. Many people hold the same view that Adobe subscription is really out of hand. Now, is it worth it to pay this amount of money? Let's first go through the Adobe Express platform. So this is the home screen of Adobe Express. It seems reasonably user-friendly. I'll just showcase a few things that I believe is really helpful. This is one of the videos I recorded last week. What I found is that you can add automatic captions to your video, and you can choose different types of font style. Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 11 of Tech Talk. I'm Michelle, and I'm with my co-host, Ryan. That's really helpful. I don't think Canva has this feature. But other than that, I'm not very impressed with Adobe Express. Let's say I want to make a YouTube thumbnail. So automatically, they give you the size of the YouTube thumbnail. They give you a text-to-image feature. So I just say, is Adobe freaking out about Canva? And I hit generate. It takes a long time. So that's my result. Let's try a different content type. So obviously the images are very beautiful. If you already need other apps from the Adobe suite, you can possibly sync Adobe Express with these other apps. But if you're like me and you already paid for your Final Cut Pro and you don't need these other Adobe apps, and you can get around without any Adobe app, is it really worth it to get this Adobe Express? Another option to make thumbnail using text-to-image feature is under this template button on the left. When you click on text to template, you get this window and a menu. So you can create Instagram square post, Facebook post, flyer, poster card, Instagram story, YouTube thumbnail, Instagram ad, and Facebook ad. These are pre-formatted size of the media you intend to create. And here again, we're going to say, create a YouTube thumbnail that says, is Adobe freaking out about Canva? Use a person with a shocked face. So yeah, In a short amount of time, Adobe Express is able to generate a variety of potential thumbnails. Most of these thumbnails are very corporate looking to me. I won't use them for YouTube purpose. I think this one on the bottom left could be a good one, but also it has some of these gibberish in there. Just click on See Variations, so you let Adobe know that with that particular thumbnail, they're on the right track and generate more of that nature. So now they made more. I guess this one is kind of good. And now you can modify the template that they generate. The automatic caption generation is really nice, and I don't think Canva has this feature. Since I have Adobe Express for free anyways, I didn't actively choose to pay for Adobe Express. I'm going to take advantage of this feature. Now, I don't believe Adobe Express per se has the capability to generate videos. That is something that's absent from Adobe Express. Canva, on the other hand, has the capability to generate video through the platform Runway, and I'll show you that in a bit. Okay, so now let's look at some Photoshopping features without actually having any Photoshop skills. So one thing I really like is this remove background. So now you only have this hyena, I think, and I'm sure these other ones will work fine too. But let's just say generative fill. Let's generate ice cream. So they did make ice cream and they provided various ice cream. I kind of like this. Obviously, the graphic here is very beautiful, but it's really not helping with the type of content I'm trying to generate. So overall, if I want to have various stock videos or if I want to make captions for my videos, I may use Adobe Express. Now let's move on to Canva. As you can see, I've started making the thumbnail for this week's podcast. And I want to add is Adobe freaking out about Canva. Let's design something. Let's do a background, a rainbow background. So let's just add this rainbow background. And let's put in this Canva logo. I guess Canva doesn't want to give any Adobe logo, but let's just say this. The real Adobe logo is going to be red, so you can easily find a red one. And in the editing image features, you have all your typical ones. You have your background remover, magic eraser, magic grab, grab text, magic edit, magic expand. So all of these features are pretty helpful. What I like about Canva the most is that you can do text to video generation. And mind you, this is only $120 a year. So you don't really need to pay extra for video generation, and it's powered by Runway. So let's generate a video. Let's just use our dog as an example here. This video generation is going to take a long time. All right, so the video has been generated. Add another page. It's not technically a dog growing up, but I like this, and it's really mimicking a real dog. And it clearly misunderstood what I meant by black and white. I didn't mean a black and white photo, but rather a black and white dog. So in my experience, all these video generations are going to give you a very small movement. It depends on the complexity of your demand. It can surprise you with really nice imagery, or it can just be complete crap. But nonetheless, it's an option. So now as you can see, once I add some more description of the environment, the video is a little bit better. Although it seems to not understand the word cartoon here. But it's nonetheless a Shih-Tzu puppy dog smiling under the tree. So overall, I think Canva really is very intuitive in terms of learning how to use it. It improved my productivity greatly and gives me much more customizable control over how I want to design my thumbnails and occasionally transitional videos. They also provide a large repertoire of stock footage and background video. For example, if I want to say black background, there are many different designs to use. So now you can make essentially a PowerPoint slide, but a dynamic moving one. And I really like that feature about this. Obviously, Adobe has that too, so it really comes down to the video generation function. This article is from Nasdaq.com. Did Canva just say checkmate to Adobe? And they first acknowledge that when it comes to graphic design, editing videos, or developing websites, Adobe is the gold standard by a wide margin. But an Australian-based startup called Canva offers a multitude of services that are similar to Adobe. And in late March, Canva acquired professional visualization company Affinity for a reported $380 million as it looks to encroach on Adobe's territory in the professional design market. I looked into Affinity before when it was an independent company, so you just need to pay a one-time fee of around $50 as a photographer to purchase Affinity. Then you can Photoshop your photos without paying the monthly subscription fee. I believe it was $30 back then to Adobe. So that was a great deal. This article is a little old. It's from April 10th, 2024. So now with the AI competition heating up, Adobe is kind of scrambling a little bit trying to get their generative video capabilities up. And they seem to have this standard of an idea that an image has to look a certain way to meet the Adobe standard, which make them really slow, in my opinion, in coming up with a product. See, should Adobe investors be worried? The basic templates that Canva offers, combined with more professional grade tools from Affinity, put the company in direct competition with Adobe. Moreover, new tools such as DALL-E from OpenAI, among other competing platforms, are flooding the market and placing even more pressure on Adobe. As a content creator, I would choose Canva because it's so easy to use and encompass a wide variety of functionalities. For professional work, I'll choose the Adobe suite. So right now I see a diversion of the market. What do you guys think? If you have to pay out of your own pocket, would you choose Canva or the Adobe suite, or namely the Adobe Express? Let me know in the comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I wasn't too boring without Ryan here. Ryan will return next week. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance.